giving a warm District 53 welcome to my friend, Darryl Johnson.
For 31 years in the service, I've had it up to here with being this tall. There are a lot of things that I've become bitter about in the service, and there are three particular things that I've learned to hate in this world. I've learned to hate the threat of nuclear war. I've learned to hate the threat of terrorism. And I hate when you order items online and they ship separately. Oh, God, that gets to me. When you go into a regular store and you buy a sweater and pants, you leave with the sweater and pants. You don't leave with a sweater and a promise of getting pants in 5 to 7 days. So to show my disdain, last month I left the house wearing just a sweater and no pants. So now there's a fourth thing I hate, sitting in lockup waiting to meet before a judge. Important thing that I've learned in the military is to know your enemy. As much as I hate the terrorists, they are very brilliant at knowing the enemy. And their enemy is us, and their theme, let's face it, is death to America. They try and get their new recruits to hate us by finding out about our culture. Now, couldn't you see a bunch of high-ranking terrorists in some bunker in the Middle East with their satellite dishes and their cables, and they're hooking everything up, and bzzz, and they tune into American television to get the new guys to hate America. And just by chance, they tune into an episode of Jersey Shore. What is this? Look at this. Look at a man with no shirt on. What is he? The situation. Yes, I know we have a situation. What is his name? His name is the situation. The situation is his name? His mother, father look in the crib at the baby and say, oh, let's name him Akbar. No, let's name him Muhammad. No, I know. Let's name him the situation. Death to America. Ooh, oh, ooh. Who is she? What? What's her name? Snooki? Now, I know we all want Nookie. What is her name? Snooki is her name? What mother, father look in the crib and say, let's call her Kayla. Let's call her Mom. No, no, let's call her Snooki. Death to America. Oh. When I came home from the Middle East, I saw that a lot of marriages were breaking up, but still there's a lot of people who get married and, well, they don't feel they need to be married. They're just living together. And they say, we don't need a piece of paper from the government to say we're in love. Well, if you want to be married, you kind of do. Let's say, for instance, I love flying. So tonight after this show is over, I'm going to go online and I'm going to read up on basic flight maneuvers. And then on Sunday, I'm going to go rent an airplane because I don't need a piece of paper from the FAA saying I know how to fly. And when I crash that airplane into the side of a mountain, my family will need a sheet of paper called a death certificate. People complain about bureaucracy in the government. 51% of the people in this country draw a paycheck from the government. The government has to look after over 200 million people. The military has to look after those 200 million and a spattering of millions across the country and the world that we need to look after. That's the way it happens. Bureaucracy, they're trying to program for the norm. Your situation might not be the norm. But I want to end here with telling you an example of true and honest bureaucracy. This might get a little dirty, so I'll be coming close a little bit. I was working a federal job, and the woman in the cube next to me, in the heat and height of her frustration, said, I'm quoting her, pardon me, she said, this place sucks monkey balls. I walked over to her cube and said, excuse me, we don't talk that way in a federal facility. And she said, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to hear that. I said, what we say is, the item in question consumes simian scrotum at an alarming rate. That is bureaucracy. Thank you very much.